Hey Internet, I received a pretty exciting package today, and I've never done an unboxing video before, but I felt that people might be interested in this, so I set up a little jankety camera contraption at my home bar here, and I'm gonna let you check it out. So just cut it open here. This is a rose-colored gaming Super Famicom styled Game Boy. It was shown off on the internet recently, and the internet kind of exploded to see such an awesome recreation of the Japanese Super Famicom that you might know in the US or Europe as the Super Nintendo, in Game Boy format, Game Boy Advance format exactly. So let's open it up here. And yeah, I want to give you some of my first impressions along with this unboxing video. Alright, so the packaging is really nice overall. Looks like it comes with a microfiber cleaning cloth, a nice little thank you card here, thanks for purchasing, and the system, which is what we've all come to see. It looks really awesome at first glance, even better than the pictures that I saw online. So I'm going to take it out of the wrapping here and figure out if it's being taped somewhere. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna have to tear this. Alright. Just go ahead and slide it out here. So this is a Game Boy Advance that's been modded with a custom painted case. It also has a backlit screen with a glass lens here, and obviously custom button colors that evoke the Super Famicom controller from back in the 90s. And on the back here, sorry, just get the focus right. You've got Game Boy Advance Light Plus. They've stuck a label on here to indicate that it's backlit, and there's a rose-colored gaming serial number to go along with that. So, touch the screen, but that's what I've got a cloth for. So first impressions, it feels nice in the hands. The surface isn't tacky or anything like that. The paint job seems to be really nice. And I'm not smelling any fumes at the moment. Rose-Colored Gaming did mention that it might need to off-gas a little bit, but not detecting anything just yet, which is nice. All in all, it looks like this could be a total museum piece. It's a really, really great melding of the gaming styles of the early 2000s with the mid-90s. So we'll pop a couple of batteries in here and check it out. Takes AA's like every other Game Boy Advance. I think the internals, other than the screen and the lens, are entirely the same. I'll get some rechargeable AA's at some point to put in here. And let's grab WarioWare, an absolute classic. Slot that in there and let's turn this on. It's a little bit dim in here, so you can definitely see how the backlight is. Screen is the same as any other Game Boy, but I'll skip through this. The ergonomics of the Game Boy Advance, I think, are the best of any Game Boy, especially if you have big hands like me. Just being able to put your hands around this horizontal layout and, you know, have the screen sort of right in the middle there is really ideal. So I'm a big fan of that, and I've never owned a Game Boy Advance in the past, but I always played with friends and really enjoyed WarioWare specifically, so I was excited to get back to playing this. And it was Oh, messed up that one. It was kind of a bear to actually purchase the system. It's come in really limited quantities. So I think Rose Colored Gaming has made about 50 overall, and they were selling them 10 at a time. So it involved a lot of waiting for them to post their inventory online and then just hoping that I could get a system. But I was one of the lucky ones, so I get to check out this awesome Game Boy. All of the details on this are really nice. You've got that 4-color button scheme from the Super Famicom controller. L and R buttons are green and blue, and then the A and B are red and yellow. And yeah, and the seams of the case seem reasonably, well put together. And the custom stickers on the back really help separate this from like a cheap kind of hack job. So I'm impressed with that. Also the packaging, I'll give you guys another close-up look at this. This is just really, really nicely designed, great print. One of the things that I was really excited about is the Game Boy Advance had a lot of SNES or Super Famicom games remade for it. So it really is a lot like playing a portable Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. But anyway, I'm sure that I'll have a ton of fun with this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back to playing WarioWare, and hope you enjoyed checking it out. Thanks.